Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
What's going on? Welcome back. All right, stretch. Okay. So welcome to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to create time to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on. Because I'm the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time. And so by creating untilit.works, it gives me like a set time every week to say, hey, I'm blocking this out to work on projects. And by doing like live streams, live streams, I'll be by a computer to do those things. So might as well work on my projects. At least that's how it works in my brain. So untilit.works consists of ciphers. And a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, working on what you're working on, trying to make some progress. Break sessions are these things where I'll pop up about 15 minutes after the hour to remind you, hey, take a break, get up, drink some water, do what you got to do, or sit here and watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. Or you can come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet. And I'll show you how to do that. So like I said, I'll pop up here. Now, if you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen. And that's because browsers don't allow for autoplay video with audio. And so that's why I have a little notice there. So you may need to click play to start the stream. So next to that, you notice the open close caption button. I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. And that way, if you click open close caption, a space will open up and hopefully the words I'm saying will be actually put into that space accurately. Then there's two buttons. Well, I'm not going to talk about it because it's broken right now. I'm still working on that. But normally you'd be able to create a highlight clips and stuff, but it's broken. If you want to join the chat room, there's a countdown timer, countdown when the next work session starts. And then there's a button if you would like to join the chat and ask questions or what have you. Cool. That is the work session. The break session. The work session will look like this. Cool. Share screen. So I'm working on this project, and I didn't know previously before starting, but there's like a known issue, and I'm trying to work my way around this known issue because it was working no problem in development, but when I put it to production, there's an issue, and I think it has to do with environment. I know it has to do with environmental keys, variables, what have you, and so I need to figure that out, how to make it work. So that's what I'm going to be working on during this cipher because it's for a project I'm trying to get done this week. All right, so this is what the work session looks like. In the upper right hand corner, we have home, shop, subscribe, and logged in, out, depending if you're logged in or logged out. Subscribe has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. On the other side, there's a audio player, which is broken because I relied on a third party. They changed something, and I'm working on my own solution. Towards the bottom here, we have, towards the center, we have the to-do section where it says add a task. You type in your task, hit enter, or the plus button will add it to the list. You can click the text to edit it. You can click the X button to delete it. Or if you want to mark it complete, click the checkbox. That'll send it to the done section, and then you'll be able to check out all the things that you got completed if you click the header done. You can click the Twitter icon, open up Twitter to open up, to pre-populate a tweet, and it'll list all the things you got completed with like a nice check mark next to them. So for me, it feels good being like, I got some stuff done. Feels good going into the week. Over in the right-hand column, we have a countdown timer. Again, countdown to when the next break session happens. That's like 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. So I have links to the Free Code Camp and the Odin project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have told me that have gone through them, I think if you complete those, at the end, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, you can make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing that as like a career or whatever. Hako will come back to. Show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through the process. And then the highlight thing, again, is broken. I have to fix that. But Hako stands for Help a Coder / Creator Out. It's a thing I made so that if you ever get stuck working on something, whatever it is that you're working on, you can invite people into your room that you create using a Hako, which is a room. Invite people into the room, and then the hope is together you'll be able to get the solution or the feedback for the thing that you're working on. Now, if you're to click view, where's the mouse? If you're to click view, it shows you all the different Hakos that have been created. There's a you can click the creator's name, open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, and then you can request to join here. There's also filter by keyword list. So if you want to like just see certain things on a certain keyword, you can do that there. If you click create, it will then show you all, presents you with this form. You put in the title, 3 keywords, hit create. It generates a unique URL. You can copy the URL. You can click to share to Twitter. And then when you join your Hako, it looks like this. Title at the top. You can leave the Hako in the button to the top right. You can also open the menu for some more options. I have a text chat over here on the right-hand side. On the left, there's a to-do countdown timer. And again, that's counting down to when the next break session happens. You can copy the URL again, and you can click here to share to Twitter. Now, when someone clicks your link, they don't automatically join your room. They're actually requesting to you join your room. So they'll show up under pending. You'll be able to click the person's name, either up Twitter or GitHub, depending on where you're logged in with, and then you can decide whether you want to approve or deny them. Now, if you do approve them, they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen. And the reason, again, is for you to be able to get the help or feedback on the thing you're working on. And I think by being able to share your screen, everyone will be able to see what you're seeing and now provide the context for them to be able to help you out with whatever it is that you need. At least I think so. Then the way you communicate in the Hako is we have a text chat. You put in your message here towards the bottom, hit send, it'll add it to the list here. Now, I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody has their audio chat enabled will be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled, they'll still be able to follow along because what people are saying will be turned into text and put into the text chat. Then I have the opposite where you enable text to speech. So if you're not looking at the text chat, you'll still be able to follow along because all the messages put into the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser. And yeah, again, you can check out the different Hakos that have been created. And I think that is it. Cool. So yeah, so this is a quick one. I'm trying to get back to figure out this situation here. When we come back, we'll take a look at something I found interesting on the internet. Yeah, so I'm going to send you all off with some traveling music. This was a really quick one. So you get some extra time to work on what you're working on. And but yeah, I'm hoping next break session I'll have this thing figured out. The issue is, real quick, that where I'm deploying it to, I think because I'm not using like their service for this one part, I can't see console logs. And so now I have to go and spin it up on a local machine so just so I can see the console logs. But the thing is, in development, it works. So I'm not sure what's happening. So I think I might have to trick it to be like a production thing and see what issues I get there. We'll see. But that's the thing that I'm going to try to figure out. So I hope everything that you're working on is going well. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. I'm going to send you all off with some traveling music. This right here is an artist that goes by the name of Anthony Cruz, aka A Butter. The track is called Thank You. Thanks again for hanging out. See you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. All right, y'all be easy and peace.
I want to say thank you for holding on. When a brother was down and out, now I feel so strong. And I want to say thank you for being there. When a brother had nowhere to turn to, you were there. And I feel like, And everybody says, yeah, we spread love like, yeah. I wanna say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I wanna say thank you for being there when a brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I feel like, yeah.